Hello, today I want to share with you a response that I gave to a customer who sent me, someone in our community who sent me a message all about change. And it just sparked something in my mind because I can't tell you how many comments and messages I get, and even just in real life, talking to women, all about like, I want to get back to when I was this weight, or I want to get back to when, before I had babies, or I used to fit in a size 26, like all of these little memories and things we have about ourselves. And when we see old pictures, come up in our timelines, those reminders, and we compare ourselves now to how we were then. I feel like a lot of women do this, and there's a way that you can do it to help you feel better rather than make you feel crappy. And this is important because aging, change, these are all things that you can't avoid. Your body's going to change, the way you look is going to change. And I think if we can frame it in a positive way, it's going to help you feel better in your own skin. And that's always my goal. Like, I want women to be able to be like, you know what, I love my body. Like, it's not perfect, but there's, so much strength that I have. I'm working on myself. I love all that my body's done for me. Having a really good perspective on what your body does for you is really, really important. I even catch myself doing this. When we got married, our 5-year anniversary is coming up, and now I'm one of those women who looks back like, oh man, I was so thin at that time, and it kind of sparks those feelings in me. But instead of focusing on that, I look at all the life that has passed since that time, and how that person that I look at doesn't even really seem like me now. Like, I have a whole different life now, with my family. So much has changed. And I think embracing who you are while simultaneously loving that previous version of you. Like, oh, look at her. Like, she was dialed in. She was this. Like, compliment that version of yourself and be like, okay, what are the things that version of me was doing that this version is not? Like, okay, well, I am not, fasting and only eating between 7 to 8 hours a day. I am not always getting as much sleep as I should be. I have a lot more on my plate. So let's look at some of the things I can add back in. I can add in a more structured morning workout routine. That's always worked for me. Like, pull from those previous versions of you that you aspire to, that you admire most, and see and remember what you were doing in that time and bring it into this time right now, if you can. And if you can't, then it's just validation that your life is totally different now. I don't want to fast right now. I feel more frustrated when I haven't had food. Like, I can't be as good of a mom as I want to be when I'm hungry, okay? And I know that about myself. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to have breakfast in the morning, but I'm going to just have 3 to 4 meals a day. And I kind of build a new structure that I think is going to help me in this current season. It doesn't mean that I won't ever do intermittent fasting again. It doesn't mean that I won't ever get back to hour-long workouts 6 days a week, teaching a bunch of classes. That's all going to come. But the me right now has to be on point with what my life is like now. You can't compare yourself to your previous life's version. Like, I really hope this is coming out as clearly as it is in my brain, because it makes total sense to me. Like, you, the spirit of you is always there. That's why I love yoga and meditation. I feel like I'm coming home to myself. I know who I am outside of being a mother and a wife and work, and outside of all of that, I know who I am, and I'm coming home to myself. But I am certainly not going to make myself feel bad because I was 10 pounds lighter 10 years ago. Like, what's the point? It's still the same you. And if there's things that you want to change you're not happy with, what did that previous version of me do, and what can I bring into the now? I love HIIT workouts for this because I feel like it gives you Sorry, that's my phone dying. I feel like it gives you these happy, feel-good endorphins. Like, you know, when you go and you have a hard workout and after you feel like you feel accomplished, you feel good. You look exactly the same, but you look at yourself differently. Your mind's eye sees different things when you've been putting in the work. So, bare minimum, BAM, I always call it bare ass minimum. 3 times a week, 15 minutes a week, hit workouts that tone the entire body, get your heart rate up, get you those feel-good endorphins, still work on core strength, flexibility, posture, and overall body strength. These are strengthening exercises to help tone and shape muscle. Doing that a few times a week, I mean, I don't have to justify you why to do it. You have to justify to me why can't you do that? Think of all the benefits. Think of all the benefits of getting stronger, fitter, healthier, reducing stress, improving sleep, boosting libido, decreasing risk of disease, improving your attitude, helping with stress, improving your hormones, helping with your metabolism, obviously, like your family seeing you, the feeling of self-worth that you get from showing up and doing something consistently. Like, the benefits far outweigh the time that you need to apply to this, to get the benefits. You don't have to run marathons, go to big long classes, do hardcore stuff to get the benefits of exercise, yoga, and meditation. You can do it from home with no equipment in 15 minutes. Like, I feel like what stops most of us is overthinking. Like, well, then I need childcare, then I need this, then I need like a new workout outfit, like naming off all the reasons why we can't just start right now. Like, you can start right now. You don't have to wait. And I hope that you do start right now, because I really feel like there's nothing better you can do with 15 minutes, seriously, than just get your body moving in a way that feels good and gets you the benefits of yoga and fitness. So I've linked Beyond HIIT around this video. Check it out. It's amazing. And I hope that when you look back at old pictures of yourself, you see the same beautiful you that you still are. You see that beautiful life that you've had. Look at your beautiful life. It's gorgeous. It's amazing. You are beautiful. And even if you're 10 years older or 40 years older or 40 pounds heavier, you are still you. There's only one of you. You're irreplaceable, and you need to take care of yourself so that when you look back at today, 10 years from now, you're going to be like, yep, that was me at blank 55. Feeling great. Like, make your future self proud. So when you look back at the age you're at right now, you're going to be able to say, you know what? I was doing pretty good then. I was putting in the work. I was taking care of myself, and it's paid off, because here I am 20 years later. I can still tie my shoes. I can still pick up my kids and grandkids. I can still have an active, full, amazing life, and I can look darn good too. And I mean, isn't that the dream? Thanks so much for coming to this TED Talk. Love ya. Bye.